crap. Good thing we have good reception out here because we knew the storm was coming, which caused us to cook our ribs early. We got the delicious red potatoes and garlic cooking at the moment, and as it stands, we are completely dry thanks to our excellent tent and planning. But my God, man, it is getting crazy out there. The skies are black. You can't probably tell through the mesh.
At this point, we'd been camping for 4 weeks, and we headed to Las Vegas to work a few gigs, see the sights, secure a storage unit, visit some friends, and mostly to get out of the elements and sleep in a real bed for a few days. And so we did. One of my best friends from Seattle was set to meet up with us for a few days, and we wanted to show him one of our favorite kayaking spots only a short drive from the Las Vegas Strip.
Uh-oh, we got a collision about to occur. Watch your hands, Lonnie. It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. Good maneuver, my God, he's like a sea captain. That's pretty badass. We're in this little mystery cove on the river, waiting for our opportunity to go see the really sneaky Crystal Cave. One of the top 3 scariest places in America. Can't wait. Anyways, Bat Cave.
This place is amazing. Emerald Cove is located on the Colorado River, south of the Hoover Dam, with beautiful crystal clear green waters. The only way to visit Emerald Cove is via a 2-mile kayak up the river. This is truly one of the most beautiful kayaking trips you can take, so we would strongly encourage you to check it out. We will list our outrigger link below. They were really great.
Okay, honey. Let's see Miss Adventure go for the crazy. We're right below this old mine station over in this canyon. It's freaking crazy. Beautiful, clear water. And in. Good work, honey. That was awesome. Now corral that canoe.
After a full day out on the river, it was time to go, so we headed back to the Strip to fill our bellies and take a well-needed long shower. Las Vegas has so much more to offer us besides gambling and drinking. Food, entertainment, and work opportunities are what we really love about Las Vegas. Wendy had really wanted to see 2 concerts that summer, but of course the ticket prices were insane. The Elton John Farewell Tour tickets were going for over $300 per seat, and the Black Keys were going for $200 per seat. Solution? Work the events. Wendy and I got hired to work both concerts in Vegas, which gave us the opportunity to make money and see the concerts after our shifts for free. Coming from a long-time corporate job, I was willing to entertain the concept of doing gig work. The money and per diems are great, the job responsibilities are few, and it's often fun. More on that later. After our work obligations in town were complete, we decided to head back out camping. The Grand Canyon was calling. We spent the last weeks of summer at the Grand Canyon South and North Rim. The weather was perfect. Daytime temps were pleasant for hikes, and the nights were ideal. Some know that I love a good storm, and we had an amazing lightning storm with no rain roll through, putting on a beautiful show. I was thrilled. We had a few wildlife encounters with deer, pronghorn, and elk too. Wendy perfected her elk call, and we could hear them visiting our campground during the night.
And then we've got this little guy hanging out, eating right next to us. My hope is that I can get a little closer before he starts pummeling me. It's actually probably a she, now that I look. But, hey, little guy. Or gal. Hey, Don't be alarmed by me. Definitely don't come over here and start pummeling me.
The animals were friendly, but the bugs were really mean. I had an awful run-in with a spider, and we even had to steal back our cooler from a pack of yellow jackets. I had to throw the cooler on the back rack, jump into the open door, then Wendy floored it while the angry bees chased us a good half-mile down the trail. It felt like a bank robbery or something. Growing up in the green, thick forests of the Pacific Northwest, we were in honest bewilderment of the bright red and orange desert terrain of the canyons. The views are gorgeous, and it was well worth the extra effort to hike down into the canyon. Quick note, none of the travel research we did mentioned anything about how much pack animal poop there would be on the trail. It was everywhere.
Oh man, you just stepped in shit. I stepped in what? You just stepped in a big pile of dog shit. It happens. And that man made a lot of money with that phrase.
The north rim of the Grand Canyon is very remote with less services and amenities than the south rim, but both have their perks. At that point, the weather was starting to change and tourism had fallen off. The hikes were very windy, but we mostly had the trails to ourselves, which was nice.
Gusts, which makes going out over the edge here even more sketchy. So here we go. Oh, the north rim today. It's really badass. It's a lot more trails though, so we're gonna go for a little hike here soon. Really looking forward to it. Other thing, oh, the altitude. It's so high, easy to get winded. Anyways, here we go.
During a trail drive down a very remote road, we stumbled on a couple with a dead battery in their huge F-250 about an hour outside of cell phone service. To their amazement, we jump-started their truck with our small handheld battery that we'd bought on Amazon for the trip. Needless to say, they were very grateful. To avoid the advancing weather, we decided to push further south, eventually ending up in sunny Sedona, another bucket list city. Wendy had passed through Sedona during a work tour and was very insistent that we needed to visit. Sedona's beautiful scenery and spiritual energy provides a wonderful place to recharge one's battery. We camped out an hour outside of Sedona at Schneebly Hill Road.
We might have a spot like that over here.
He says, don't worry about the mud.
Hey, we'll get there.
The highway into town was a 40-mile, 60-minute drive, but the alternative dirt road on Schneebly Hill was only 9 miles and a 60-minute drive. Save the gas, right? The reasonable dirt road turned into the most extreme drive we've ever taken our X3 on. There were large ruts, huge rocks, and small boulders, similar to a rugged, dry riverbed.
This is a really cool fucking trail we're on. I mean, it's insanely treacherous, but wow. Right? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I think this has got to be the safest route here. I got her. Oh, I got her. We got her. Well, this truck has plenty of clearance.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is fucking real deal. But I would say I'm pretty proud of the car. It's certainly holding up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus.
Jeep Pink Adventure was running lifted 4x4 excursions up the road we went down just to show tourists what real off-roading was all about. They seemed stunned to see our city SUV coming down what could barely be described as a trail, but sure enough, our X3 got us safely to town.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess all the way to the left, I think we've got a little bit. Oh boy. Alright, slow and steady. And up. Don't slide down the hill, please.
We opted for the highway on our way back to our campsite. Hiking around the area was beautiful and the temps were in the low 80s. The Peace Park was a favorite, with scenic views of Sedona, hiking, little caves, and even a stupa.
So it was really cool. We found this little mini cave not too long ago, and it started raining, barely. We figured, let's go sit in the cave and avoid the horrible conditions. What do you say?
Possible monsoon.
It's believed that Sedona and the Peace Park are on an energy vortex, or are located on one of the Earth's energy ley lines. I don't know much about that, but we did find the area to be oddly calming, refreshing, and it did seem to have an unexplainable energy to it. After 2 weeks of camping outside of Sedona, we put our car into storage in Las Vegas. Our next phase was heading to South Florida for maritime school and our next adventure.